We're going to turn next to a sobering health statistic. We learned today the number of Alzheimer cases in America has increased 10% just since the year 2000. 5 million Americans now face the grim reality of this disease, and the Alzheimer's Association said today the numbers of cases will reach 7.7 million by 2030 and 16 million by the middle of the century if a treatment or cure can't be found. ABC's Dan Harris reports on what's at stake.
Alice Naines says her life now revolves around caring for her husband, Malcolm, a one-time successful dentist in New York City whose mind has steadily decayed under the relentless assault of Alzheimer's.
He's quieter, and of course his memory is not as good. He sometimes can't remember what he ate for lunch.
Can he remember,
an hour ago.
Can he remember you?
He always remembers me, and he always remembers to say, "I love you."
Today, the Alzheimer's Association said someone in America is diagnosed with the disease every 72 seconds.
The main reason is that there are more people getting older. We've been very good at solving physical diseases. People die less of heart disease, stroke, and cancer. They live physically, but then they face this mentally humiliating experience of Alzheimer's.
By some estimates, 1 out of every 8 people aged 65 and older has Alzheimer's, and as many as half of those over 85 may have it.
We do not think that the country is prepared for this.
How are you today?
I'm okay.
Not only do we not have an effective treatment for Alzheimer's, but experts say we also don't have enough trained home health care workers or enough nursing homes. Today's report says caring for the 5 million Alzheimer's patients right now costs $148 billion a year, a cost that could spiral much higher.
This is one of those wars that's coming whether we like it or not.
And with 70% of Alzheimer's patients being cared for at home, many of the casualties in this war are family members.
It's the loneliness and not having the wonderful partner the way I used to have him. I still have him, but it's not like it used to be.
Today's report was released at the same time as 2 new bills were introduced in Congress. One bill would double the amount of money spent on researching a cure for Alzheimer's. The other bill would give tax credits to families who are caring for Alzheimer's patients. And Charlie, caring for those patients is wrenching, and it's also very expensive.
All right, Dan Harris. And the question that Dan raises, is there a hope for a cure or a better course of treatment? The search for those is a bit like the way the disease progresses, agonizingly slow. Here's ABC's John McKenzie.
It has been one of the great disappointments in medicine. While the number of Americans with Alzheimer's is growing rapidly, there is nothing to treat it.
We do not currently have a drug that is going to stop the disease or halt its progression.
New medications have come on the market in the last 10 years, drugs which can ease memory and attention problems. But the benefits only last about 18 months. For more severe cases, the drug Namenda was approved 3 years ago. But again,
they may help you remember a little bit better, help you find those words that you've lost, and may improve your behavior a bit, brighten your spirits. But it's only a modest effect at best.
More promising drugs are now in development, including some that may actually slow or reverse the buildup of damaging plaque that clogs the brain. 2 drugs are in final testing, and results could be known later this year.
Doctors are already doing better at early diagnosis. Some are even looking for ways to predict the disease before there are any symptoms, which raises a basic question. Would you want to know if you were likely to develop Alzheimer's, even though there is no cure?
Yeah, without a doubt, because I would probably live my life differently.
No, I think I don't want to know.
Christine Dunham was diagnosed with early Alzheimer's at 43. That was 7 years ago.
We truly live day by day. I mean, I don't think I can deny that we think about what the future is.
Dunham today is taking different medications and leading a healthier lifestyle, hoping it will slow her decline. Slow it until someone can find something to finally cure this disease. John McKenzie, ABC News, New York.
And still ahead on this broadcast, our journey across Iraq finds a unique safe haven where business is booming and optimism is high. It's our series Iraq, Where Things Stand. The new fight over abortion, the proposed law requiring women seeking an abortion to look at